You guys, welcome to day 9. Holy shit. My first tip for the day, for the 2-week challenge on day 9 is stop the negative self-talk. I know I don't have a shirt on, I'm sorry. If you've seen any of my other posts, oddly, my nipples bleed when my shirt rubs up against it. You can see those pictures on Instagram. Not of my nipples, of the shirt. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, I'm watching you. Don't be creepy. So stop the negative self-talk. And what I mean by that, not all of us, but some of us are dealing with personal issues as far as, people in their lives always said they couldn't do something or they're never going to do something and stuff. So the biggest problem with that is not only are you going to start believing it if you hear it too much and you have those people in your life all the time, but you're actually going to start doing it to yourself, and that's really bad, especially when you're pushing for the next level on a workout machine, like I was just doing. I will say, my freaking table, my desk right here is soaked with sweat. I just literally jumped off the treadmill. I started my negative self-talk after about 2 miles. I did a 5-mile run in 55 minutes or whatever. It was a really slow run, but it didn't feel really slow. It felt really, really, really hard. Race day, the 10K is on Saturday or Sunday or something like that. But beyond that, please stop talking to yourself negatively. If you're running on a treadmill or working out or going to eat healthy food you should be eating, and then your mind's like, well, you're never going to get skinny. Don't worry about it. Screw these goals or whatever. It happens every day to me, hundreds of times a day. And you have to fight that idea because that's bullshit. And just like you can tell yourself to forget about the negative self-talk, you can also positive self-talk yourself over that. And that's what I was doing in the treadmill. I probably sound like a psycho. I was punching myself and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, fuck you, John. Sorry, my language. But screw you, screw your ideas. I don't believe you. I can do this. I can do it. And I was screaming out, I can do it. Because maybe 5 miles isn't a lot for a lot of people. Like Tanya in the group in the UK, over there in Kent. She runs like 10 miles on the beach. By the way, if I can add a picture where she runs, it's freaking gorgeous. And keep up the good work, by the way, Tanya. I think it's really, really, really awesome. Please share a picture of your giant, aka puppy dog, because that thing's really cool. I'm really proud of you for making a change in your life, and thank you for joining us. Also, back to the negative self-talk. Don't tell yourself you're in a spot. I don't care if whether it's education or goals that you want to do. If anybody's trying to keep you from those goals, push them away. I literally am alone 24/7 because, and I don't want you to be alone 24/7. I don't want you to think that's what it's about. Mine is by choice because I'm easily influenced by others. So I keep myself away from temptation and different types of people. I got a lot of kids that I grew up with that are drug addicts and alcoholics and stuff, and they are dead or in prison. And I really, 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 there's a lot of things that happen in my life to where I want to go the other way. But just my buddy Brad, and I shouldn't even say my buddy, but the guy I know, Brad, I've known him since I was 9 years old in grade school. Still, to this day, every time I see him, he's like, "What's up, you fat fuck?" That's literally how he introduced it, or that's how he comes off right away, the first thing. And he's like, "Dude, do you keep getting fatter? What are you eating?" And it's really hard to deal with. So if those type of people in your life, dude, push them out like so quick it's not even funny, because they're not going to help you, and then you're going to start talking to yourself negatively. And that, my friend, is bad. Okay, tip number 2 is I want you to keep a journal. And I know I've said this before, and I'm challenging it before. But you need to keep, whether it's a workout log, I don't care if it's a little, shit, that's sweaty. If it's a little pad of paper like this, no matter what it is, I want you to keep what you're eating, what you're feeling like, what you're doing through the day. Are you sitting on your butt all day? Are you feeling like you need to eat more than you should? Are you actually being active? Are you doing hobbies? Are you hanging out with family? How do you feel when you're hanging out with family? Literally keep a journal of your life when you're doing something like this, because you need to know what's working, what's not working, what you maybe need to eliminate, and things like that. And that's really, really important when you're changing your lifestyle. You have to know what does work and what doesn't work. Amy in the UK talked to me this morning, and she's really kind of freaked out about not losing weight, and she gained a pound or whatever. And I think for people of all shapes, sizes, backgrounds, and everything, we should all keep a journal of, what's going on. If our stress levels are high, if we're exercising a lot, if we're not exercising a lot, if we need to maybe incorporate more water, how much water are you drinking, and stuff like that. Those are very, very important things. And if you're not focusing on those things and keeping an idea of exactly what's happening in your life, because weight loss is not just about what you're eating. It's not just about fitness. It's not just about stress. It's not just about your emotional capacity. It's not just about, what you're going through in life, where you're at financially, emotionally, all that stuff. It's everything as a whole. And it's very easy to lose track of one of those if you're not writing it down. So please, please, please be diligent about keeping track of where you're at in life. You don't have to do it forever, but it's good practice, especially when you're changing your lifestyle. Also, write some positive self-thoughts in there. Hey, good job today, John. Hey, good job today, whoever you are. So I think that's really important. You need to focus on that and keep track of where you're going in life. So tip number 3 is going to be set goals. And I know I say that all the time, and these are kind of revisiting these because a lot of people are just going to be joining us for the first time. And I think it's really important not only that you set big goals, but I have mini goals like this 2 weeks right here. I want to lose 15 pounds. I'm at 11 pounds. I bet you $20 after my run, it's probably going to be like 12 or 13 pounds. I want you to focus on mini goals just as much as you do big goals. A lot of the times the big goals are way more dangerous because if you have to lose 100 pounds, not only can that be extremely overwhelming, but you may never reach that because you don't have those mini goals. So yes, take that 100 pounds, set it aside, throw it on the wall, and remember that you want to do that. The next thing that I want you to focus on is mini goals. Mini goals can be much, much more beneficial than those large goals because eventually you're going to reach that large goal. But for now, you're going to focus on those mini goals. So 5 pounds, 5 pounds, 5 pounds, 5 pounds. 5 pounds is easy. Like you can crap out 5 pounds. It's like super simple. It really is. But 100 pounds, you're like, you'll make it to like 20 and be like, I'm never going to make it. And you will. You will make it. I promise you. But please set those mini goals so that it's easier for you to get to those big goals. 5 goals or 20 goals at 5 pounds each is easier than a 100-pound enormous goal. So always set your goals, set weekly goals, set monthly goals. I don't know what it is. You always have to set goals because you always have to be working towards something. Otherwise, you're just spinning in circles and going out in left field, and you really don't have anywhere that you're shooting for. So that being said, if you're going to end here, I'm going to do my best to get some workout videos. I think I'm going to go check out Carby the squirrel and see if I can find him and give him some lettuce because he's awesome. So hopefully we'll be doing our workout video up on Papago Mountain. I'm going to go take a shower because I'm nasty looking. So if you're just not looking for, if you're looking for that part of it and not the exercise part of it, go ahead and take off now. That's cool. Otherwise, stay tuned. If you are new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you get a chance, comment in the section below. I can keep up with comments on here a lot quicker a lot of the times than I can on our Facebook group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. I have decided, I did say that I was going to keep it really small. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to have 4 or 5 members work with me as far as being admins on the site. And I'm going to pick who I think might be most knowledgeable or who has time or who is most involved in the group. If you're interested in being an admin or what's the other one? Basically where you can add friends and stuff like that, please comment in the section below. I would prefer people I already know because I don't want anybody coming to the site to sell stuff. Also, remember to spread love, not hate. Hashtag be stronger than your excuses. And yeah, I love you guys. Keep up the good work, and you're awesome. Oh, really cool tip. So apparently I got news today. Ron and Linda are super excited and doing really good from the Facebook group, and they want to, as soon as they reach their goals, they're planning to come and see me, which is really, really touching. And I'm almost going to cry, but I'm going to stay tough. I'm not going to cry. She was pre-diabetic, and she's been having a hard time. Linda's been having a hard time controlling her sugars and stuff like that. But I will say, good job. Keep up the good work. That's awesome. I will totally go to dinner with you guys, and we'll figure out something that's safe for all of us. So I don't ever, oh, by the way, I don't ever want you to, I'm reading Brenda's comment right now on YouTube, sorry. I don't ever want you to reward yourself. Now, if you're not doing Atkins or something like that, that's perfectly fine. But if you're doing like a low-carb regimen, or you're really strict on your diet and your lifestyle, please don't reward yourself with bad foods, because then every time you do good in life, you're always going to reward yourself with bad foods, and that's really bad. Especially those of us with like food addictions and stuff like that. So that being said, let's go.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. Again, I apologize for the noise. Someday soon I'm going to learn how to use one of those mics so I don't have so much wind interference. I'm going to make this video real quick. I'm here waiting for Carby the squirrel. I brought him some healthy green beans. So hopefully he shows up. If not, maybe he's got a brother or something that will. Carby is our mascot. He's a little squirrel that likes to steal all my food when I'm out here. So today's fitness plan is I want you to spend at least an hour outside. Now, I don't care if you're running, jogging, walking, hiking, whatever it is. I'm spending my hour outside right now. And when you watch this video, I want you to plan your outside hour. If you're wheelchair bound or bed bound or whatever, if you can't get out the front door, turn on the nature channel or something like that so you can actually enjoy it. And the reason I want you to go outdoors, you don't have to do a lot of physical exercise. Walking would be best, hiking would be better, running would be amazing, but we're all on different skill levels, so do what you can within your skill level. I don't want you to get hurt. Always be safe, go with a partner, tell somebody where you're going. The reason I want you to do this is because mentally and emotionally, the more you get outdoors and you connect with nature, where we came from, you're going to feel better overall. Your mental state is just going to elevate. Everything's going to feel really good. If you're ever feeling dragged down mentally, whether it's work or family or stress or whatever, you need to get outside and reflect and kind of just wipe away all your worries and start with a fresh start. Something that works for me is a forest. Unfortunately, I live in the freaking desert, but that's okay. You just have to remember that it's important to get out there and, you know, just spend time alone or with family, so that you're outside just enjoying the weather. And that's really what life's about. You have to step away sometimes and realize that life's probably not as bad as you think. Because in all reality, if you're having a hard time, you have to think about that kid in, you know, some tribe somewhere that's getting, you know, that doesn't have food or struggles, you know, for the little necessities. They don't have plumbing, and they don't have the ability to believe what they want to believe, or the freedom to drive a car, or, you know, just the silly things that we take for granted. So remember how amazing your life is, and please get outdoors for at least an hour today. If you can, post pictures on the group, on the Facebook group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, and hashtag be stronger than your excuses. And the reason I say that is because I just ran my 5 miles and I just walked up this freaking mountain, and I'll be completely honest, I drug my leg with me. My knee on my left side is completely and utterly locked up right now, and I had to drag my leg up here. A normal 5-minute walk took me about 45 minutes. The positive side to that is that I got most of my hour just dragging myself up here. I might go to the doctor to see why it's doing that, or I'll just roll it out and see what works best. You guys, this is day 9 of the challenge, and I'm so happy to hear all of your successes. Keep up the good work, and we got 6 days left, if I can count. 6 days left, and I'm ready to see some of those numbers be adding up. You know, it'd be cool if everybody could, we could start a post on the last day and see how much total weight loss we lost. Because remember, it's not about, you know, how big it is. It's about all those little things adding up, you know, and together we're a family and we're a group, and we're doing amazing things, and we're gonna go amazing places in life. So keep up the good work, you guys. Have a beautiful day, and remember to spread love, not hate. Peace. Oh, and I'm gonna try to find Carby. If he's here, I'll add a video at the end of this. I'm looking for him. Looking for Carby. Well, unfortunately, no Mr. Carby today. Yeah, he's probably off eating a lizard or something. I don't know. Kind of sucks. I'll see you next time, though.